Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Obviously, as most players will be aware, there is a Flying Gym Cup tournament out in the game at the moment, which is really exciting stuff, guys. And personally, I am loving the event so far. Just when I thought this game couldn't get any better, they give us a tournament, and I'm really enjoying the fact that there are effects, well, buffs essentially, that are in place during the tournament with the flying Pokemon and squad that I'm using. Even for future tournaments, if I don't necessarily have ideal candidates, I just think it's a good concept. Anyway, enough of my opinions. I've managed to get 10 wins in a row. Now, that wasn't without any losses. I have spent 20 gems, I think. It's 10 times that you reset, so it's 10 gems, sorry, to keep going if you lose. But I'm on 10 now, and I thought I'd just make a quick video to show you guys what happens if you get to 11. If I get to 11, I'll probably spend gems, and so that I've still definitely got 200 gems left, trying to get to this 11. If you look at the value of what you get in the prizes compared to buying a quad pack, you know it's worth it to spend the gems once you've got a good number of wins. I think somewhere like 8 or 9, it's basically worth it, for sure. But to be honest, in future, if I get to 10 and lose, I will probably just take the 10 because the 11 box doesn't look that much better. But I do want to just get to 11 to see what it's like and show you guys what it's like opening the 11 win booster. So we'll jump into a game, and it's nice to be able to use Rayquaza for once because he's really strong, but it's just too slow to play on League at the moment. But with the fact that you can move 2 spaces in this, it's phenomenal. Now, if I don't do a great deal of analysis through this game, I do apologise, guys, but I'm trying to win. So they have 2 hurdle jumps. They've got a lot of 3s. Okay. So they might be going for a lot of pressure here, guys, but the beauty of this match is I'm not facing a lot of legendary birds because the legendary bird's soar ability, it doesn't work through other legendary birds. So I find if I ever get matched up against 4 legendary birds, 1 goes in each lane and I can't scoot past them for easy wins. So like this, I'll put a legendary bird in front of their one, and now that Moltres can't start sliding through the Articuno doing all kinds of nonsense, which is how I've been winning most of my games. But I did face someone that had 5 legendary birds and a Ho-Oh. I think they're actually the #1 rank in this. So I need to be careful now about hurdle jumping, etc. So I'm just gonna bring someone to reliably to defend the base, probably Zapdos. And then what I'll do is I'll bring out another Articuno, swipe it over to the left and get rid of that Leafeon is the plan. But obviously I will need to take into account other things that they're doing. So if I bring that Articuno to attack the Leafeon, he can then hurdle jump it with this thing. Would that put me in a really bad spot? I think it'd be okay. I might just bring out one more 3-mover just for backup's sake before I start making attacks. This little pigeon thing, what is it? Fletchling, 50 and 40. You know what? We're just gonna bring out something to block that off now. Get rid of that. If he hurdle jumps, it gets captured. So we've got a good defensive setup on the right. I need to do something about these guys. What's this? Skarmory. It's got fly away. So if I was to attack it and does it jump over 1? Does it jump over 2? Jumps over 1. By the way, guys, big tip, if you see that your opponent's disconnected, it's a good time to start looking at all their Pokemon and seeing what they do. Obviously, it's better to memorize. Oh no! Oh no, it's okay. He has to jump into a surround. Awesome. And that's why sometimes, guys, it's good to not put your Pokemon on the goal. Just put them around the goal. Okay, so let's go and get rid of this Leafeon, because it's doing my head in blocking this goal point. That's why people often play Leafeons and Umbreons in the league game, because they have the protect and they hold the goal points pretty well. Not too worried about that Scyther for now. I will just try and get rid again. Okay, we're charged up now, which could be good. I'm tempted to go for an attack with this Articuno and put pressure on, but I know the Moltres can just cover the goal base straight away. But maybe I could... Oh, well, now I can't put it on the goal point because the Pikachu, I'd get surrounded. If I was to put this in the middle, next to the Moltres, 1, 2, 3, he would basically have to attack. But if I freeze the Moltres, he's going to have an unfavourable matchup. So if I remove the marker, put this into attack mode, freeze the Moltres, now he has to deal with this Articuno with a Scyther, which he might be able to do, but I believe it's worth it. He's moved the Leafeon. I think that's a mistake, guys. I'm pretty sure we've won. Well, that was lucky for us. They just made a mistake with the Leafeon there. Really, they had to attack with the Scyther, and it was probably unfavourable for them anyway. But that was a nice win for someone that's won 10 games in a row with that deck. Seems unlikely, guys. But anyway, we won. So there's also a ranking system, like a rating system in the tournament as well. I love that because that gives you a chance at the end of the tournament to win more prizes based on where you rank. And just for every win you get, they just stack up and you win prizes doing that as well. So not just the consecutive boosters, like actual prizes for winning a certain number of games, which is great. I just think this tournament's great. Okay, so you have reached the maximum consecutive victories. Please accept your rewards. Right, come on, guys. We want Gyarados, come on. So we're getting a rare or higher, 3 uncommon or higher. Yeah, you know, this is much better value than the quad packs at the moment. Oh man, I'm excited for this. Yes! Guys, we got the Gyarados! I cannot believe that! I cannot believe that. Perhaps you get Gyarados for 11 wins guaranteed. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it the way that the details work. It might just be luck. Man, I am getting some luck today, guys. Oh, super happy. Gyarados is my favourite Pokemon. So when I saw that was one of the rewards for this tournament, oh, I was absolutely buzzing. Oh, that's interesting. Cyndaquil. Rare Ingot, it's always handy. Ooh, rare metal, that's good. Yep, rare greens, I can make use of that. Oh, God, this is fantastic. Oh, super chuffed with that. So, that's what you get if you win, guys. My ranking's 202 at the moment. We'll take a quick look at what the ranking rewards are. Okay, so you get trophies, yeah. So, that's pretty cool as well. And these are what I was talking about before. You know, if you get this number of wins, you get this sort of thing. So I just got 3 AI for 12 wins. But you know, as you start getting really up here, you get, look at that, for 150 wins, an EX Green Cube. That is what I really want, guys. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let's quickly have a look at Gyarados before I end the video, because he is awesome. And he's only rare status. He's not an EX. Oh So he's only got 1 MP. When this Pokemon evolves, it will gain 1 MP. Ah, okay, so we need to get Magikarp as well then. Oh man, that's going to be a challenge. Hyper Beam, that's awesome. Wow, if you evolve this, you'll get 2 purple stars on the Storm move, and that would be insanely powerful. All neighbour Pokemon are moved to the bench and gain weight. If they've just got like 3 or 4 Pokemon defending, you can just hit, bam, send them all to the bench. You've got free reign to go to the goal, and Hyper Beam at 110 is not too shabby either. So I need to get Magikarp. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.